Hello there.
We are 2 episodes away from completing the entire Buffyverse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Elie Moses, your 22-year-old law enforcement from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. Today, we are up to episode 21 of Angel Season 5, the penultimate episode of the entire Buffyverse. This one is titled Power Play. Let's waste no more time. Let's get right into the reaction. Boy, am I excited. We are almost done. It is a sad, it's a sad moment, but it's been an amazing journey. So we need to celebrate it, but at the same time, it's been a ride. It's been a ride, and it's sad to see it come to an end. But nonetheless, the content will keep coming, so don't worry about that. Let's waste no more time. Let's smash this reaction. Let's slay this thing. Let's have some fun. Let's go. I'm just as confused as anyone with that opening. I had no idea what's going on. Alright, we'll see. Nina with him in bed? Nina? Hey, she is.
Okay. Where did you learn how to do that?
Oh. Yo, Angel.
How are you?
He learned that from Mr. Immortal.
You're not perfectly happy, are you? Because I got my wooden stake right here. Oh, that's not a stake. Well, I know I brought it.
You're safe.
Okay. Vacation, you know that word? Go to Cabo, drink margaritas, night skinny dipping, making love on the beach. Did you catch how I subtly included myself in your vacation package? Bushy too needy. I never even said it. You should make love on the beach all by yourself.
It'd be wonderful. I mean it.
But
There are things that I have to do. Things that I've already set in motion. That I spent years fighting to get somewhere. To accomplish something.
Why is it always the pillow
Now that
talk?
I'm close to it. I like what I see. Who I am.
you're a hero.
That word.
You're my hero.
I wish this was more developed. Like, more of this relationship. But there's so much going on that I guess that can take a sideline.
Even there. The world trembled before your feet once. Wow. Padding around a place you don't want to be in.
Keep rubbing it
Travel
in.
don't even give you so much as a polite yawn.
Do not presume I require any creature's attention.
Wouldn't dream of it, Blue. Still, you can't enjoy haunting this place.
And what do you know of it?
Long and fascinating tale. Ghost story, in fact. Short of it is, take my advice. Get out once in a while before you go bats.
Out.
Out. Outside. That place just on the other side of the window.
I've grown wary of this world since my powers were depleted. Strange. Though I've been made more human, this place remains disconcerting.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid that never goes away. Anyhow, I thought Wesley was giving you a primer on all things human.
He and I are no longer having intercourse.
Your what? What?
Whoa.
He has ceased communication
Oh.
with me.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
My recent reversion to the Burkle persona disturbed him, and he will not tell me why.
You don't know? You may not think you're as powerful as you were, Highness. But looking like Fred, for some of us, it's the most devastating power you have.
Damn!
Couldn't we, Angel?
Harmony, the lab might have something in the blood bank. Why don't you go check it out?
Okay, you're the boss. Could I maybe just have a teeny weeny?
No.
That's what I'd ask.
Well, Senator, if there's anything you need, please call on me. Rest assured, you're in good hands.
Well, there's not much we can do about it now. Angel, we need to find this demon and destroy it before somebody else dies. Yeah. I know, Wes. People are dying every day all over. This girl's just one more statistic.
Stacy. The statistic's name was Stacy Bluth.
Well, we can't save everybody and we can't sweat the small stuff.
Small?
Wes, I got a United States Senator waiting for me, so just find out whatever you can about this Burris thing, and we'll talk later. Okay?
Interesting. Angel has to deal with the big
Small
matters. I know,
Listen,
like, it's hard,
You know
but
some boards killing done all up ago. I haven't had a decent tussle since the Blue Meanie and I stopped sparring.
Yes. All right. Call me if you find anything. I'll be in my office learning what I can.
Now my numbers are slipping. I didn't claw my way up from hell and get installed in a human body just to have some pedophile steal my Senate seat.
Wait, he's a pedophile?
Not yet. But the public better think he is when you guys get through.
Pardon me?
How convinced Conley he is. You've got some sort of brainwashing capabilities here, don't you? What's that doctor's name?
Sparrow.
That's the one. This sounds right up his alley.
Yeah, well, it's not up ours. Look, I don't care what kind of services you were used to getting with this firm, but Holland Matters doesn't live here anymore. We're not about to ruin a man's life and reputation just so you can...
We can do it.
this is again.
Not sure how long a reconditioning like that would take.
Elections in November.
You're not seriously considering...
Angel, you just made yourself a very loyal ally in Washington.
This seems like a better follow-up episode already than the last episode. I forgot what it was called. The one with them chasing Buffy in Rome. But it seemed I enjoyed that episode, don't get me wrong. But this seems like a better follow-up episode to the episode where Gunn came back, and to the episode where they were dealing with the situation with the baby, and then Angel said, you know, serve no master but your ambition. And then towards the end, he's like, we're gonna do what we do best. We serve our clients, and this is what Angel's doing right now. And it would have been a better episode to follow up on that, because it seems consistent with that ending, if that makes sense. And yeah, it seems like the crew is gonna get a reaction out of Angel's actions, and this is the power play, it seems, that Angel is like trying to conduct at the moment. And I just wish everyone was informed about it. But yeah, it's taking everyone by shock, because he's playing the game that Wolfram and Heart, I guess, I don't know if it wants him to play it, but he's just playing that game for now about what Wolfram and Heart was doing for time and time without him.
Angel, we need to talk.
I'm with the senator now, Gunn.
What am I looking?
We've got a serious problem. It's Angel. He's...
Hold on.
Wes?
Nice one.
Angel wearing a
tell you, ran into Ed the other day. Ed, the grand potentate, whatcha-whoozit of the Fell Brethren.
Right.
That was Ed. You know the Fells. All they can talk about is the baby. The baby's doing this now. The baby's doing that. What a wonderful ritual sacrifice he'll make. Anyway, he couldn't say enough nice things about you. Yeah, you're really coming through, big guy. There's a real buzz about you.
So, how much longer do I have to wait for an answer?
Hey, these things take time. Trust me. Won't be long now.
wearing a Wolfram and Heart t-shirt. Serving his clients.
A ruler turns a blind eye to the dealings of battles from which he cannot gain, and a deaf ear to the counsel of those closest to him. As his strength increases, so does the separation between him and his followers. A corrupted ruler on such a path sees treachery and betrayal all around him. They cannot suffer intimates, will eventually turn against them.
Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that, because Angel and me have never been intimate. Except that one.
Mark me.
Oi!
He will murder one of you.
Actually, he already has.
Oh!
Truly.
That guy.
Who is this?
The guardian of the deeper well. Greenskeeper of your graveyard, so to speak.
My jailer.
Illyria. Boris.
Bollocks.
Stay away from its mouth. Its bite is poisonous. Go for its knees. Like this weak club.
Lyria's still powerful.
Okay. Yeah. That might do it.
I can find anyone who has visited the well. Be they in this world or any other. I came to warn you. Warn you.
He's bleeding.
You're all torn up, mate. What did this to you? The Boris, was it?
No. It was Angel.
This must be the angel. Something to do with time, maybe. And I like what Illyria said there. Obviously, that that connection or that that analogy to various leaders in history, what Angel is doing, you know, turning a blind eye to his followers and knowing which ones are going to betray him. But at the moment, it seems like Angel is just stomaching what he has to, in terms of, like, I get the sense that he's just sacrificing himself and playing the game. And he knows the others around him, he knows the crew cannot stomach what he has to do, and they cannot sit right with it, basically. And I feel like Angel is not letting in everyone on the situation. I feel like he's holding his cards close to his chest. No pun intended with the title of the episode, but I feel like he's doing that on purpose, just to suss out what's going on with Wolfram and Heart, and then bang, that's when he's going to strike, and then he will reveal it to everyone. But the problem with that is that everyone is going to get suspicious around him. We've already seen Gunn approaching Wesley. We've already seen Illyria plant the seeds with Spike. And then now Drogon, you know, telling him that Angel has heard him. Maybe he's done something earlier, or it's an angel from the future and some supernatural thing. But yeah, excited to see what happens.
If you don't mind, Hamilton.
Actually, Wes, we're kind of in the middle of something. Why don't you try me later?
The big boss.
Yeah, later then.
Hey, Wes. Shut the door on your way out.
Neglecting his followers. I think it's all a game. I think Oscar-worthy performance from
Is
Angel.
in there? What's the weather report? Icy.
Cold-hearted.
My clients loose didn't even tell me. I spent all day talking them off ledges and off of pill bottles.
Sense that suicidal celebrities are beneath Angel's concern.
These are very pretty people I'm talking about here, Wes. 4 of them getting in shape for Young Guns 3.
What'd he say?
Nothing. He's in Hamilton in his office. They're discussing business strategy.
Hamilton? It's like Angel suddenly started channeling Leona Helmsley.
He's not himself at any rate.
What's happening to him?
Yes. Spike.
It was a Satari. Tortured the Cithari for hours until he confessed who had sent him. It was Angel.
You trying to
Why?
cut any loose
He
ends?
said Angel was afraid I'd find something in the deeper well. Something that would uncover the truth about his involvement.
In what?
Helping Illyria escape from her tomb.
I thought the release of her sarcophagus from the deeper well was predestined.
Yeah. What about that bit?
Well, that's what I thought at the time, but now I believe Illyria's resurrection may have been planned.
By Angel.
Oh, that doesn't make a lick of sense. Why would Angel want to spring it over?
I don't think that was the point.
Then what was?
Before he died, the assassin said something about a sacrifice.
If
Someone trusted and dear.
if you want to,
saying that Angel was responsible for what happened to Fred.
He may not have chosen her specifically, but...
Whoa! Let's put a kibosh on that sentence before it turns into an ass kicking.
Do you think I gain pleasure in this? I held Angel an ally, a brother.
And you believe he may have murdered Fred.
this changes the whole playing field right now.
I know this is difficult for you, but Angel was involved. The information retrieved from the assassin.
You ever think maybe he was lying?
No one lies when they're at the mercy of my wrath.
Then you're the liar, Aragorn.
He has to tell the truth. Curse or something.
How can we be sure? We don't even know this guy.
Gun, this is Drogon, the battle brand. Given eternal youth 1,000 years ago. Demon Bane, Truthsayer. Watcher's Council.
Percy did a paper. Only for him.
Drogon. Any idea what this symbol means?
No.
Why the change?
Yes, why the sudden need to tie up loose ends like Drogon? Unless...
He's preparing to make his move.
What kind of move we talking about?
Power
Only one way
play.
to find out. We ask him.
Go direct to the source.
Drogon should stay here, under guard.
I'm not missing the fireworks. Hey, Illyria, you don't care about any of this nonsense, do you?
The intricacies of your fates are meaningless.
Well and good. You mind watching over our friend Drogon? Oh, come on. New place to do you good. It's nice and cozy. Help yourself with some beer in the fridge.
I mean,
Switch on the telly if you get bored.
Drogon.
Feel free to play a little Crash Bandicoot. You want something to pass the time.
I mean, Drogon is used to watching over Illyria anyway.
Bandicoot.
They have no idea what Crash Bandicoot is.
Take these 4 clauses and wire it back to them. See what they make of that.
Yeah, see what they make of that.
Long dinner? We need to talk to you. Now.
Boy's dead serious.
I'm waiting for the fireworks, as Spike said.
Coming then.
But it doesn't matter. It's the game that matters. Get to the top, be the best, have the most, win.
Win what?
You're still missing the point.
That angel talking? Because it sounds a lot more like Angelus.
If I were Angelus, half of you would already be dead. Just for the fun of it.
100% it is. We haven't fun yet.
You want to know the truth? The truth is, there's only one of us who ever understood how things really work. Lauren.
Whoa, hey, can I not be the poster child for your nervous breakdown here?
You didn't judge. You didn't spend your life obsessed with good and evil. You do that, you get swallowed. Lost in the minutia. Good, bad, angel, angelus, none of it makes a difference. I wish it did, but you know, an ant with the best intentions or the most diabolical schemes is just exactly an ant. Power tips the scale, power sets the course, and until I have real power, global power, I have nothing. I accomplish nothing.
And how you get this power
Isn't pretty. Isn't fun. You think it's Wolfram and Heart getting to me here. And maybe you're right. Because they've shown us what power is. From day one, they've been calling the shots. And all we've done is get shot at. I have a chance to change that.
And will you? I mean, not to play an old saw, but power does traditionally corrupt. You get high up enough and, well, the people, they do start to look like ants.
I can't worry about that.
That important phone call from that guy about that thing, it's on line 3.
We're done here. I have to take this.
I have no time for small talk. I need to be top of the food chain. This is the big dogs.
Yeah, the guy about the thing.
the small stuff that you can't worry about, would that include Fred?
I love Fred.
That's not an answer.
Then I guess you don't get one.
Oh, my guy's turning into Roman Reigns, the tribal chief.
There's got to be something behind all this. A reason. It could be a ploy.
That's what I think it
For
is.
God's sake, say something.
Well, what would you like me to say? Tell you that Angel loved Fred, and that in an eon of eons he would never harm her in any way.
He's gonna go for it, Wes.
Hello, Lindsay.
You boys look like you could use a hug.
He probably knows what that symbol is. Listen, I was about to say something right there. Clearly Lorne is obviously wary of what power does to people, and I think everyone is wary about what power does to people. Now, whether Angel's intentions are good, he's playing a very dangerous game with all the power he has, because power does tend to corrupt, even if you go in with the best intentions. So if Angel's initial plan is for it to be a ploy and play Wolfram and Heart's game, this is a massive power play. No pun intended with the episode, but this is a massive risk in terms of whether he can hold his good intentions, continue to keep him, and stay on course for the main goal, because that power can obviously run him off course. So yeah, even with Nina, if he starts acting up here, I'm going to feel sorry for Nina.
Angel. Well, this is a nice surprise. Everything okay?
We sit down.
Plane tickets? I don't believe it. We're getting away?
This is one way.
Enough time.
This is one way.
Wait. There are 3 tickets here.
Oh no, three-way.
You taking a chaperone? My sister and Amanda.
I need you to be out of here.
It's typical. You sleep with a guy and he sends your entire family out of the country. No, wait.
That's not
It's
typical.
actually not that typical at all.
How can I convince you I want to be with you?
Show me a 4th ticket.
If I get through this intact, I'll come for you. I'll have time.
I feel like he's actually opening up to Nina here. He's not showing his cold-hearted nature to her.
You're the most amazing man I've ever met.
Nina hella cute. Them blue eyes, blonde hair. Oh, I'm a sucker for that.
Go. I'm not asking.
I'll go. Why on earth would I stay?
two most unlikely candidates to play Crash Bandicoot.
Test.
One's got the control on an angle, one's got it upside down.
Task of some sort. You must collect those crystals.
I play this game. It's pointless and annoys me. And yet I'm compelled to play on.
Addiction.
Does that not?
Well, looky who's making friends.
Marcus.
Dro, how have you been?
You're acquainted with this creature.
We go way back, don't we?
Too far.
The good old days. So I hear you're living in a tree now.
The tree is the entrance to the deeper well. I live in a cave. It's really quite pleasant.
Gonna kill
Sure,
Drogon.
it's a peach. Afraid you won't be returning to it again.
It will not harm him.
What, you mean like this?
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna punch through him.
Hang on, Dro. This will just take a second.
Oh, he came for Illyria. Talk about tying up loose ends.
I gotta tell you, I'm a little disappointed. Maybe it's the skinny little body you chose to infect. Or maybe it's that ray gun they shot you with to keep you from exploding. Or maybe you're just not that cool.
That's savage, man. I've never seen Illyria like this.
Yes, that's probably it.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna beat it out of me?
Whoa, whoa.
If you say so.
Whoa, that sounded like her face just squished. Yo, she went from seeing blue to seeing red real quick. R.I.P. Tara. But yeah, I'm liking this episode. There's a lot going on yet again, and I'm interested to see how they wrap it up in an episode and a half left, because they've introduced this symbol, whatever this clan is, this gang, this cult. Could be another Wolfram and Heart symbol. Angel's dealing with Nina. These guys are trying to suss out what Angel's doing, plus the symbol. They get Lindsay back thinking he might know the symbol. Just so much going on.
You get that? Doesn't matter. What does it mean?
Is that what all this is about? All these questions about Angel? No. No way. No way they take Angel.
Who they?
Circle of the Black Thorn.
Sounds like a little sewing club for pirates.
It's a secret society.
Never heard of them.
That's because they're secret.
Dumbass.
Plenty of these cabals. Usually spend a lot of time in basements, paddling one another's bums to prove their manhood.
These are not frat boys, Spike. Circle small. It's elite. They got connections you boys can't even comprehend. Sure. Evil's not the point. Power is.
Okay, we get it. They're badass.
What do they do? Jeez. You guys always this slow? Starts with A, ends in apocalypse. It's a well-oiled machine, this circle. These people grease the wheels, keep the parts in place. Make sure man's inhumanity to man keeps rolling along.
I thought the senior partners were responsible for the apocalypse.
Senior partners are on a different plane. Down here, it's the players in the circle that make things happen. You get tapped by one of them, it's kind of like getting the keys to the chocolate factory.
That's why you came back to LA. Tried to kill Angel. To get into the circle.
To be a Black Thorn is to be the senior partner's instrument on Earth. Doesn't get bigger than that.
Looks like Angel succeeded where you failed.
He doesn't have it in him.
Doesn't have what in him?
Well, for starters, he's got to give up the champion angle. Quit saving girls in alleys. Probably wouldn't even make it on the Circle's radar till he killed one of his lieutenants.
Fred?
The senior partners, the circle, they're killing Angel by degrees.
Guy I knew wouldn't want this. Wouldn't want to be this.
Angel dedicated his life to helping others. Not because he had to, but because it was a path he'd chosen.
Yeah, what happened to fighting the good fight?
He's been swayed from that. Influenced. And maybe there's still time we can bring him back. He'd do the same for any of us, regardless of our actions.
What if he skipped too far down that evil brick road?
I like that Wizard of Oz reference. Hey, I like that transition right there as well into sort of like you know, them talking about that evil brick road, and then you got them discussing in this light, like obviously like normal lighting, just standard lighting that you'd see on a day-to-day basis, and then it transitions to the eerie music and it cuts to Angel and sort of like what kind of reminds me of Revenge of the Sith, Anakin, you know, walking up to the Jedi temple, this dark lighting, and he's got that, you know, dark pretty look about him. This ain't Angel that's fighting evil here. This is Angel that's going to the dark side, in my opinion, with all this dark lighting, black coat. Obviously, it's what Angel's used to, but it's the way the scene is lit, and it's David Boreanaz's facial expressions right there that showcase him basically turning to the dark side. Now, from my understanding, this circle of the Black Thorn is like the society or the secret society that controls everything on Earth. Obviously, there's Wolfram and Heart, there's the senior partners, but the senior partners seem to be on a different plane from what Lindsay just explained. They seem to maybe be on the dimensional plane. This circle of the Black Horn seems to be the Earth plane right there that controls everything that happens on Earth. Obviously, you still have Wolfram and Heart. They're officers. They're the vessel to obviously help all those demons on Earth, and you know, get them basically sorted, get them around the law, and serve the clients, serve all demons. But it seems like the Circle of the Black Sun is, oh, not the Black Sun, I'm thinking about Star Wars. The Black Thorn obviously controls the Earth plane, and that's why hence Lindsay wanted to get there, or get their attention. And Angel seems to going to Blackthorn HQ right now. And is that man there hitting and stuff the senator? Or like the one that was going up in that campaign? Maybe? I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't look like him. Oh, it's Rogan. The necessary sacrifice.
Welcome to the fold.
This must be a necessary sacrifice here, surely. Oh, recognizable faces. Oh!
Well done, Angel. Well done. Didn't I tell you it was gonna happen? And how about that lamb we got you for the slaughter? Any idea who that was?
Drogon. Battlebrand.
Damn straight. We got you some supercharged warrior juice, not some schmuck. You must feel great.
See, I still think this is all an Oscar-worthy performance from Angel here. This is his ticket to the big leagues, and Drogon was the necessary sacrifice. Maybe not Fred. I think it was Drogon. That's one of the lieutenants he sacrificed, Drogon, because Drogon is a protector of the well, possibly. And obviously that was the guy he was playing squash with before in the beginning of the episode, and hence talking to him about getting in there. And yeah, I feel like this is Angel's golden ticket here, and he's gonna take him out from the inside.
Folks you know, some you don't. Of course, you're acquainted with the Archduke.
Kudos, child. I must say it's gratifying to see you've returned to form, and jealous.
It's still Angel.
Well, what's in a name, eh? The spirit of our new alliance, you must allow me to throw a dinner party in your honor.
You know how I love parties.
It's nice to see you again so soon, Angel.
Senator. I had no idea you were so well connected.
Well, I'm not going to take the White House in 2008 on just my sparkling wit and funding from hostile government.
She evil, man. She evil.
I expect not. Excuse us, Helen. Angel, I've got someone here who'd like to pay his respects.
Val?
You've been looking for me.
Actually, I've been looking like I'm looking for you.
Cyrus, I told you it was all good. Now, why don't you two shake hands? Come on.
No hard feelings, then.
Ultimately, everything worked out for the best.
Your son, he kills quite well.
Thanks.
Got a great turnout for your initiation.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's here. Here, let me freshen that up.
I like how they've sort of connected some of the powerful demons we've seen throughout season 5, and basically implanted them, or no, not implanted them, but connected it to this circle, and like it makes them not just an expendable, powerful demon we're used to seeing on an episode basis, and they just disappear. I like how it's like connected to this society in terms like they're powerful for a reason. They belong to this cult here, the Circle of the Black Thorn, and hence their influence, and hence they're harder to take down, and hence why they've stayed in power. Very quiet at Wolfram and Heart today. Must be early in the morning. Holy moly! Sneak attack.
Stay down. Or what? Careful. Don't want to get yourselves hurt.
We know what you've been doing. Giving up the baby to the Fell Brethren, working for Senator Bitch, trying to take out Drogon to cover up what you did to Fred. To get in bed with the Circle of the Black Thorn.
So you figured it out.
Yeah, a little singing from a jailbird we know and loathe.
Lindsay. And you believed him.
Doesn't have a reason to lie.
Doesn't need one.
Unlike you.
What I do here is my business. You don't like how I conduct it, you can leave before I kill you.
Kill us. Hard to believe we're having trouble trusting you.
Just tell it like it is.
Then we have a problem.
I guess we do.
That could have ended badly right there.
We done?
Let him go.
You don't give the orders. Lauren, pull this thing out of me.
I wanted to say something.
Easy, not in a great mood. Good. Now, let's finish this. Volveri.
All
right. We have 6 minutes. To what? The glamour collapses.
Oh.
As far as anyone outside this room is concerned, we're still at each other's throats.
Aren't we?
Look, we don't have a lot of time here, so I'm gonna have to make this short. Everything you think you know, everything you've heard, is a lie.
Why should we believe you?
Because I'm the one who told it. Read any good books lately?
You sent us the message.
And the assassin to kill Drogon.
So that part was true.
I knew Drogon could handle himself. I told the assassin just enough to lead Drogon to think I played a part in resurrecting Illyria. I figured he'd come here looking for allies against me.
Why would you want us to believe you killed Fred?
Because they needed to believe it.
The Black Thorn.
There we
They
go.
needed to believe my own people didn't trust me anymore. They needed to believe a person as good and as pure as Drogon considered me an enemy. The only way to gain their confidence.
The Oscar-worthy performance, and I guess
This whole evil angel thing's been a big scamola. I smell Oscar.
yes.
Maybe start.
2 months ago. With a kiss. Though it didn't hit me till later that night.
Oh, he has the visions now.
Cordelia gave you her visions.
One-shot deal. She put me on the path. Showed me where the real powers are. But I couldn't see who they were. And then Fred died. And I wasn't gonna let that be another random horrible event in another random horrible world. So I decided to use it. To make her death matter. And it worked. I'm in.
Okay, listen, I'm loving this so far. I'm loving this. And it sucks that we have 1 episode left only and 4 minutes of this, because I feel like if this was revealed now with 2 or 3 episodes to go, I'd be so excited. I know we only have 1 left. That's what that's what gets me a little bit, because I'm like, this would have been a major reveal with like 2 or 3 episodes, at least 2 episodes to go, and I would have been hella excited. I still am. But I just wish we would have pulled the trigger on this a little bit earlier, in my opinion. I just would have liked to see it a bit earlier. And I knew from the beginning it was an Oscar-worthy performance of Angel. It was so out of character. And like I said, the sacrifice to himself, he's the sacrificial lamb himself, you know, to play that game, to get in with the big leagues. And there was a few cues here and there throughout the episode to maybe throw me off or throw the audience off. And I guess that goes hand in hand with the situation with Fred and you thinking to yourself, because Angel wasn't denying the Fred situation. And I'm like, come on, Angel, even if you're playing a character, at least deny the Fred situation. Just assert yourself with it. Deny it adamantly. And he wasn't. I'm just like, that's playing in the audience's mind right there. Maybe Angel has turned. And maybe what Lorne was saying throughout the episode about power, it has happened to Angel earlier. It corrupted him earlier. And it wasn't down the road. He's been diverted from that road earlier on, but no, that is not the case. Obviously, he used that that device right there to obviously create this force field where no one can sense what is happening. And to those that are watching, to the greater powers that are watching, they are still fighting. They are still in a tussle, but instead, Angel is spilling the tea and revealing all.
I've seen the faces of evil. I know who the real powers in the apocalypse are.
So, all that power tilts the scales crap.
That's true. We're in a machine. The machine's going to be here long after our bodies are dust. But the senior partners will always exist in one form or another because mankind is weak.
Do you want me to point my crossbow at him? Because I think he's going to start talking about ants again.
We are weak. The powerful control everything. Except our will to choose.
I wonder if
Lindsay's a pathetic halfwit, but he was right about one thing. Heroes don't accept the way the world is. Senior partners may be eternal, but we can make their existence painful.
You want to take them on?
We're in a machine. The Black Thorn runs it. We can bring their gears to a grinding halt, even if it's just for a moment.
About time we got our hands dirty.
This isn't a keep fighting the good fight kind of a deal. Let's be clear. I'm talking about killing every single member of the Black Thorn.
wiping it clean.
We don't walk away from that.
Do we crawl away at least?
We do this. Senior partners are reigning their full wrath. They'll make an example of us. I'm talking full-on hell, not the basic fire and brimstone kind we're used to.
We know the drill.
No, you don't. 10 to 1, we're gone when the smoke clears. They will do everything in their power to destroy us.
What a finale they're setting up. I wish it was a 2-part finale.
Power endures. We can't bring down the senior partners, but for one bright, shiny moment, we can show them that they don't own us. You need to decide for yourselves if that's worth dying for.
I wonder
I
who.
can't order you to do this. Can't do it without you.
It looks like there's going to be some soldiers lost in the finale.
So we'll vote.
I reckon Lorne's going.
As a team, think about what I'm asking you to give.
Kill them all. Burn the house down while we're still in it.
Something like that.
This is going to be a crazy finale. But major risk. Who's going to break the ice? Spike.
I'm in.
Oh, man. G me up. G me up. Turn me up, baby. I like that. Ah, you are being played, my friend. I wonder if he senses something's up, like it's dragging on too long. Oh, man. I wanted a bit more. I wanted a bit more. I wanted a bit more. How is there only one episode left? Obviously, I love the tie-in. I think it's well written. I think it's well written, the tie-in to the Black Thorn. With Cordelia giving him the visions with that kiss. I love the tie-in to certain demons being a part of this society. I love the explanation about how this society is the Earth plane, sort of like they run the things on Earth. And I'm not sure if that's a commentary of Joss is trying to tell us something about how our actual society runs. Because you hear all these conspiracy theories, you know what I'm talking about our world. And I wonder if Joss is trying to give a commentary about that. And obviously it's implanted in the Angel show, and I reckon it has some resemblance to real life, obviously told through a supernatural lens and fantasy lens, and you have all this magical stuff, but it is in LA, and there are powers that be in this world. But I actually like it. I really like the tie-in, and it feels like there isn't one episode left, if that makes sense. It feels like this is gearing up for a 2-part finale. And I feel like this might suffer the same fate as Buffy Season 7, if that makes sense, where I felt like Buffy Season 7, its finale, should have been, not could have been, should have been a 2-parter. Because even though I felt like it ended on a high note, it ended well, I felt like it suffered from being one episode. And I'm not sure. You never know. The Angel season finale could absolutely kill it. So I'm not commenting on that yet. But I just feel like with all that's going on, even with the Nina situation, I'm just interested to see how they're going to tie it up in one episode left, because it's gearing up for a fantastic episode. And the facial expressions, the acting at the end right there, with all our characters having to make that decision and them thinking about it, I just love it. I felt like every actor, every character played their part right there really well. And it made you feel like this was a big, monumental decision they had to make, because they potentially could die. And what they're going to do. They're going to try and burn the house down. They're going to try and burn the house of cards down. But I like how Angel acknowledges as well that the senior partners will always be there, but we can create a little bit of pain for a while. They're going to be there till we're dust, but they're going to be there till long after we're dust, but we can put a dent in that. We can put a dent in their side. And I guess that's what they're going to do. They're going to take out all the members on the Earth plane, that society. And I guess the senior partners will just then run it back and just find other members to be a part of this society. But I guess while Angel and stuff there, Angel and Co are there, they can maintain it. But I cannot wait for the season finale. And as always, guys, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care, God bless, and peace. And yeah, I cannot wait for this reaction. And I bet you guys can't wait for this reaction as well. Take care.